Men, here's the harsh truth. 80% of what you do for women is completely useless. You're exhausting yourself with effort that doesn't even register. But the 20% that actually works, that's what makes her fall, stay, and crave you. Ready to stop wasting time and start winning? Let's dive in. Most men waste time in relationships by focusing on actions that seem significant, but fail to create real emotional impact. The issue is not a lack of effort, but misplaced priorities. Women do not evaluate relationships based on the sheer quantity of gestures or the effort behind them. They respond to the depth of emotional connection and the way a man makes them feel in key moments. A grand romantic gesture might be forgotten, but the way a man listens, reacts, and engages in meaningful moments determines his success in love. Effort without impact is a waste of time. Many men overcompensate with expensive gifts, extravagant dates, or constant availability, believing these things strengthen attraction. However, what actually captivates a woman is something much simpler: emotional attunement. A man who listens with intention, remembers details, and responds to her needs in a way that feels organic and natural will always stand out. Emotional presence is far more valuable than excessive action. If she feels deeply understood and appreciated in a few key moments, she will stay more connected than if she receives endless validation with no emotional weight. Women prioritize consistency over intensity. Many men focus on impressing a woman at the beginning, believing they need to win her over with elaborate plans or an exaggerated version of themselves. But relationships do not thrive on short-term performances. Women subconsciously assess whether a man will be emotionally stable, reliable, and present over time. A small but consistent effort, such as checking in when it matters, following through on promises, and showing reliability, outweighs sporadic grand gestures. A woman does not keep score of how many flowers she received, but she remembers whether she could rely on a man when she truly needed him. Emotional safety fosters attraction. Most men assume attraction is driven purely by physical appearance or status, but a deep emotional connection plays an equally important role. Women feel drawn to men who create an environment where they can express themselves freely without fear of judgment or dismissal. A man who dismisses her feelings, offers solutions instead of empathy, or avoids vulnerability will gradually lose her trust. On the other hand, a man who validates her emotions, listens without trying to fix everything, and shares his own thoughts openly becomes irreplaceable. Emotional intimacy is one of the most underestimated aspects of attraction, and most men overlook its power. Quality communication matters more than frequency. Many men believe that constant texting, updates, and reassurances demonstrate affection. In reality, a well-placed, thoughtful message can be more powerful than dozens of casual check-ins. Women do not measure interest by the volume of messages, but by the thoughtfulness behind them. A text that references a past conversation, acknowledges her feelings, or expresses genuine appreciation carries more weight than multiple surface-level interactions. This principle applies to conversations as well. Being present, engaged, and responsive in key moments is infinitely more impactful than simply talking often. Understanding what makes her take initiative reveals everything. A woman who reciprocates affection, plans things for you, or expresses genuine excitement when spending time together is showing you what she values. Instead of trying to impress her through excessive effort, observe when she invests in you. If she only responds when you chase but never initiates, you are likely investing in the wrong dynamic. A strong relationship should not feel like a performance or a constant pursuit. When a woman values a man, she makes an effort naturally. Men who focus on what truly matters in relationships experience less stress, more confidence, and better connections. Attraction is not about working harder, it is about working smarter. When men shift their focus from trying to impress to creating emotional impact, relationships become easier, more fulfilling, and far more rewarding.